Okay, last time we looked at this, it was the tennis court. It's the tennis court area, but they were spreading the gravel. That's probably 90% finished now, and they're going to use this area for quite some time now as the mobilization area for materials to be delivered and equipment parking. And of course, with the gravel, it won't be muddy, it won't be dusty. And then later, this will be developed again into 12 tennis courts. All right, we're standing in our driveway right now at the main entrance of the school, and what you see in front, the level, real level ground, is the edge of the building pad. And when this pad is finished, it'll be 10 feet bigger than the footprint of the building at this time for construction. And the top 8 inches will be disc and worked in with lime, and that creates kind of a semi-concrete for the construction to take place on through the winter. But the pad at the moment is about 50% completed, and looks like we're well on our way to completing it in time for the construction to start as it was scheduled. Okay, this is an extension of the main stormwater system, and they're building this in stages. And as I said earlier, they started at the outermost edge and built to the inside so they don't create a pond. You can't start in the middle. And each one of these are manholes and collection boxes, and they'll make a big circle up through the site, and then branch drains will come in the gutters on the building from stormwater system around athletic fields, drainage, and collect the water and then take it out to the outer edge of the site. This is more of the stormwater system being installed, and the man is holding a GPS grade stick, we'll call it, and that actually works off satellite, and this entire site has a layout and a program that can read the grade work as it's being done, and you're not always having to use a transit to shoot the grades. It'll tell you when it's at the right grade, and that even works the blade of some of the dozers. Our topsoil mountain continues to grow, but that's just about finished, and what they'll do now is seed it and straw it here in about another month. So through the winter it won't erode, and also it helps control the dust. And then at the end of the project, that soil will be used to spread over the site and to landscape and grow grass and shrubs and trees. That's 2 geothermal wells. Now, they were dug as test wells so we could know what kind of conductivity our ground had and the water table at about a 400-foot depth. But in the future, there will be 400 of those wells that will supply geothermal exchange for our heating and cooling system in the building. That's a big energy saver. It's good for the environment, and just a very efficient way to heat the pool. This is another shot of our building pad area, and as you can see, the front, probably 30% is to grade and it's packed down level. And then they're working on building up this additional area, and this is put in 8-inch lifts. And these lifts are compacted, and they're checked for density and compaction to make sure they'll have a load-bearing strength when it's finished. And they're spread with the pan, that red tractor coming around in the distance there with the double pans. He'll spread his load out approximately a foot deep, and then these rollers and vibrators, like the one approaching us here, compacted to the compaction level that's required to build them.